How's it going, everybody? I'm at Universal Studios in Los Angeles, and I brought in 3 radios, and I got stopped by security, but it was great. They were super cool, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about it as I walk through Hogsmeade. Alright, so the first radio I brought is a Meshtastic, which is this little communicator. I said this is basically like a free cell phone. It's for communicating text messages. And they asked what it was, and that was it. They didn't really care. By the way, none of the guys, the security didn't care, which is way different from Disneyland, by the way. Universal Studios, Knott's Berry Farm, super cool. Disneyland, way uptight. Radio 2 that I brought was my N76, and it has a little rubber duck antenna on it. So they saw this and they're like, oh, two-way radio? And I went, yeah, two-way radio. Didn't ask like amateur radio, GMR, something like that. And they're like, okay, cool. They're like, no, what you have is something with wires? Do you have something with wires in your bag? And I absolutely did.
There's like digital goblins.
Oh, this is the Gringotts teller machine.
Hang around on the 9700 Mount Wolf repeater.
I think only a couple of times, not really hang out there, but I do make some YouTube videos. My name here is Josh, Ham Radio Crash Course.
Oh, roger that. No wonder you're familiar. Okay. Alright. Anyway, yeah, you got me over here on the base station, so feel free to go and say hi anytime.
But no, what they were most interested in was the KXKH1, and I'll tell you exactly what it is. So I told them this is a sports radio, and you know the Kings are in the playoffs, I guess somebody said. So yeah, sure, I'm listening to the Kings game, or will be if they're going live. But no, the issue was the wire. They saw the wire on the X-ray machine, and that was what gave them a pause. And so they wanted to see what the wire was. Sure enough, I showed them all the radios, and they're like, yeah, no problem. I gotta say, I mentioned this before, Knott's Berry Farm is super chill with radios. They don't really care. They didn't even really ask me. Universal Studios, there's radios everywhere. Like, this is an active set. Like, you could say, oh, you're listening in on the radio productions and all that stuff. They could have said that. Don't care at all. And again, I'm like, that kind of looks legit. So, yeah, shout out Universal Studios. Good job.